Pisces. All right, Pisces. There's something here about leaving room for, it's like you've almost filled up all your space, your time, energy, all of that. Something here is asking you to leave a little bit of room for some things that may be unexpected or surprise, something that, you know, you otherwise may miss. You know, perhaps you're like, okay, my schedule is absolutely filled. I'm no longer going to do this or do that. It's just asking for some flexibility, because you never know what else could come in that would be very, very good for you. So that has to be an important message, since that is, you know, what I see here, what's coming in. Because what is showing up, there's a lot of randomness, a lot of synchronicities, but it feels random, you know. Things are happening in a very spontaneous way, hence why it's important to still leave some room in your life, if that makes sense, you know, not to close anything off just yet. And it's kind of like whatever is happening spontaneously, go with it, go with that flow. And it's in some ways quite entertaining as well for you, you know, because it doesn't get old, kind of thing. There is something that has been refused, or a refusal to go somewhere that could be turned around. You know, you've been wanting to go to a certain place or do something, and for some reason it's sort of been a little bit pushed back. But I do see there is some a change of circumstances there. It could also be you that's always refused to go to a certain place or do something that you've been asked over and over again. There's something here that is asking for some slight adjustment, and for you not to worry about. And if it's you worrying about how much money you spend and all of that, something of big improvements are happening here. You know, it's like perhaps you didn't want to spend any more money on going to travel somewhere, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. That's what I get here. It could be just for some of you, for the very, very few. I get a very specific message about wearing spectacles. And it's specifically the word spectacles rather than just glasses. But that's what I'm seeing here. Maybe you use the word spectacles or something like that. There's an adjustment with that. I'm not an optician or anything like that, but that's what's coming up. So random, so specific. Please let me know if that's you. There is some sort of like detox or flush here that is happening with you, that you are going to feel a lot clearer. You know, your mind is no longer going to feel foggy or anything like that. That's what I'm seeing here. There's an openness here, and I also see you being encouraged to open up to a certain idea where it could, I see something where you are stepping out of your comfort zone is bringing you a lot of luck. That's what it's showing me here, bringing you a lot of luck as well. There is some romance for some of you that is starting to look really good, and something that you both look forward to as well every time you see each other. So it's like young love, and you could be together for a while, but there's been some sort of distance, and now you're coming back again, and it just feels really, really good. For some of you, it's like resuming whatever it is that you once had, but it's something good. It's you know, something that kind of keeps you on your toes in many ways as well. You will get a lot of things done by the end of the month. That's what I'm seeing, you know. It's like it will almost feel like a breeze, especially towards the end of the month. There's like a number of things that you want to check off your list. And I see you being very happy with that as well. A promotion, a talk of a promotion for some. And I think for some of you it's caused some sort of worry or anxiety, but that's coming through. The Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Lovely. Okay. Oh, nice. Sticking to your principles, I'm seeing here, is very important, which you're very good at anyway. There is something that a lot of your inner strength and inner belief, your faith is what helps you keep going and also growing at the same time. And perhaps, this is also confirmation what we saw in the cup. Somebody that is there to give you a very strong piece of advice that's going to help you out. Or did I mention that? Well, that's what's showing here as well. It gives you some sort of access, for you to gain a type of leadership, for you to feel like you've got things under control, and something is also very settled and secure here as well. Working also with like-minded people, others that, when they say that they want something, it does go that way, rather than your energy getting kind of, squandered, because you put the work in and you like to see that in return. And that's what I'm seeing here also. And there is some very positive news or communication here coming through, and signs that you will be traveling or going elsewhere that's going to bring you happiness is what I see here. Your next steps, it will be very good for you. Oh, come on. I love that. You see how it just answers what I just said. The Ten of Pentacles. There you go. Ten of Pentacles. I do keep seeing something about something will be resumed. Whatever it was that was on pause for a while, I do see something being resumed. Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. And when I was mentioning less of anxiety or worry, and that's what you're going to experience as well. Something that you realize you don't need to stress over. You've got a good handle over the situation, good prosperity. If it's finances, I do see a growth there. And it does enable you, it will allow you to take that break that you need. And you can make it happen whichever way. There is something that I see is going to go the distance. And sometimes also you need that break to clear your mind, clear yourself. As we're talking, that sort of, or whatever kind of detox there is. But I see that is, there is something that's going to be very re-energized here. I also do get a lot of thoughtfulness, because you can be very thoughtful towards others, but you are, it's being reciprocated in many ways. There is something that is also asking you to honor yourself. This kind of jumped out. Justice, okay. Oh, honor, justice, honor. Honor what you, I guess, preach, like, listen to your own advice. That's something that's coming through. Or honor your beliefs in that sense. Things start to really work out, very, very nicely. Something is definitely aligning very strongly for you. And I'm focusing on this sun here. That is when things will start to really glow up for you. There is strong light coming in, good karmic energy, some results that are coming through that you're going to be very satisfied with. We're talking about a promotion or something here that you gain. And there is some sort of picture that seems a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than you thought it would be. There is something that now feels very harmonious, very balanced. but very strong as well. And if it's something that you've been patiently waiting for whilst working hard for, you're receiving a strong answer from that. You're receiving the go-ahead here with justice. You're receiving justice, basically. Let's see what the Oracle deck has for you. Okay. All right. Sacrifice. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. Isn't that amazing? That is basically, let me cover that up because, you know, YouTube and all that. That is incredible. That is what we've basically been talking about. And keep everything open. Keep everything, you know, have that flexibility. Allow yourself to go with that flow. There is a lot of strong, loving energy around you. And the importance of embracing it all as well. That will get you truth. Justice basically goes hand in hand. You know, it's all happening at the right time for you.